everybody, it's Erin from the Robinson School Age Center. And as I'm sure most of you know, April is the month of the military child, and the dandelion is the flower of the military child, because dandelions are resilient and they adapt to changes really well. And I know our military kids are really good at showing those same characteristics. So if these videos allow for comments, I'd love to see your comments down below on how you've been resilient and how you've been adapting to some of these changes that we've had to make over the past several weeks. But let's get into some crafts. We're gonna do some fun stuff with dandelions today. So the first thing we're gonna do is, if you find some of these dandelions, and if you're anything like RB, we've got them all over the place, so go ahead and grab some. They're great food for bees, but they're also really fun for other activities too. So they kind of look like paintbrushes when they've got these longer stems. I thought it would be fun to try to paint with some dandelions. So get any sort of tempera paint or washable paint and some longer stem dandelions, and then just get creative and have fun. I've got 4 colors here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna paint a flower with a flower, which I thought would be a really fun thing to do. Of course, you can use whatever colors you have at your disposal. I happen to like purple a lot. Purple is also the color of the military child, so that works well for our purposes. I've even got some metallic paints here. And I'd also love to see what your paintings come out looking like. And let's see, for this last one, I think I'm gonna use it like a stamp. And I'm gonna stamp dandelions. You know, dandelions can also be used in lots of cooking recipes, but you definitely need your parents' help to do that. All right, there's my flower. I bet you guys can do better than I can, so show me what you come up with. Our second craft, again, if you find some of these dandelions with longer stems, is a daisy chain. I know it's dandelions and we're calling it a daisy chain. So how you do this is you take the long stem of the dandelion, you split it and make a little hole right there in the stem, and then you insert the next dandelion through and pull up. And then you continue that again, make a small hole in the stem, take a long dandelion, insert through and pull up. And when you've got a long daisy chain, go ahead and wrap it around, make a hole in the same stem, wrap that stem through, and then you've got a dandelion crown. I hope I look as lovely as I feel. All right, and our last craft I'm really excited about. I'm really hoping it comes out good. I haven't tried it before, so you're trying it with me for the first time. You've made slime, you've made Play-Doh, but have you made dandelion slime dough? I really hope not, because that's what we're gonna try today. So we've got 2 cups of cornstarch we're gonna start with in a big mixing bowl. Whoop, all over my shirt. And we've got 1 cup of hair conditioner, and I recommend using the cheap stuff. Make sure you ask your parents before you just go in the cabinet and grab whatever you want. Ooh, it smells good too. And then to make it a really fun sensory experience, we're gonna add dandelion petals to it. You just take the heads of your dandelions that you go out and pick, cut the petals off, and then we're gonna mix those into the dough as well. I'm gonna just get in there with my hands because I really like the feeling of this goop.
Goop? Gooey, gooey, goop.
Yes, it is gooey, gooey goop. Ah, that feels so cool.
Make sure you know you need to wash your hands.
Thank you for your help, Rowan. Absolutely. Before you do this and before I started my video, I washed my hands very carefully, 20 seconds. with the soap, scrubbing, getting my wrists in between my fingers, the backs of my hands. And then I used my paper towel to shut off the water. So make sure you're washing your hands carefully so that you've got clean hands to start with. And of course, unless you want to walk around like this all day, you'll need to wash your hands when you're done. Ooh, that's so neat. And it smells good. All right, so presumably with enough mixing, you're gonna end up with a dough that's not too slimy and not too dry. You'll hit a nice sweet spot there in the middle. And if you really want to get creative, you can even do something like add glitter.
Ooh.
Again, ask for your parents' help. You don't want to glitter up the whole house by accident. And let's see what that adds to the mix. Oh, neato. It looks like a marble swirl.
What's a marble swirl?
All right. So I'm sure this could do with a couple more minutes of kneading. That's kneading with a K. But ultimately, you're gonna end up with a really cool, good smelling bunch of slime dough that you can play with, and it's got all those little dandelion petals in there to make for some fun sensory stuff. All right, I hope you guys try this stuff. I hope you guys have fun doing it. You know that all of your CYPAs, all of your directors and assistant directors, all of your teachers miss you very much. We are so proud of how everybody is adapting and being resilient with all of these changes, and we look forward to seeing you as soon as we can. Have a great day, everybody.